Hello everybody, today is Thursday, March 29th. It's 2:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's about an hour before the regular session close. You can see my computer clock here and the time, and then on my left is the time in sales, the Emini S&P currently trading in real time at 2653.50. A pretty good day for the Autotrader, not as spectacular as yesterday, but still pretty good. First up is the DAX on a 150 Heikin Ashi chart. This chart I had raised the profit goal to 2,500, and that paid off today. So we hit our goal at 2,500 plus slippage, and you can see the trades here. And the reason I raised my goal is because I often saw that it was hitting its $1,500 goal in just one or two trades, and so certainly probably could have even had an even higher goal, because had it caught this swing here, and it looks like it would have got filled on our limit order here, this would have been good for quite a bit. So could easily have a higher goal here in the DAX. The DAX is a very volatile market, but that's one of the reasons the Autotrader works really good in the DAX. We had a number of our DAX charts hitting their goals today. Okay, this is simply blowing my mind. The Emini S&P on a 1-minute chart, again hitting its goal. It's been 4 or 5 days in a row, and I don't think we've had a losing day since I've been plotting this chart. But that doesn't mean that's not going to happen. Today it hit its goal, and it went sideways for a good period of time. As you can see, the equity curve here, and it did draw down about $500 or so, but then came back at the 10 o'clock hour with a short and a long trade here, and this brought it up to hitting its goal. So this was quite a trade here, entering at roughly 26.17 it looks like, and then we exited up here at 26.34.75 or so. That's about 17 points in the E-mini, or just shy of 80 ticks or so. It's about 70 ticks, something like that. Anyway, really solid on the 1-minute chart. So I think perhaps I'll try some just regular 1-minute charts on some of the other markets and see if that performs as well. On this one we have a limit order with a pullback of 4 ticks, and you can see our goal here at 2,000. We have a little bit higher sensitivity on this chart to kind of filter out some of the vibrations, as a minute chart is going to show a bit more volatility in the swings than probably a Renko chart will. Okay, next is the DAX on the Super Renko 14 tick, and this had about 5 or 6 trades, which is good, starting here at the London session. So we started off with a loser and then came back with these 3 winners here, and ultimately hit our goal at 2,000, had some slippage. Okay, so we tried a new time frame here, the DAX on a 3-minute Heikin Ashi chart, and this had a single trade here, good for 1,300. The goal on this one is 1,500, so it might have hit its goal and had really bad slippage, or it probably stopped out here because of time. Anyway, a pretty solid performance at 1,300 on a single trade. Okay, the crude oil on a Super Renko 6 tick doing well for us. And this is the one with the stop order using our line break logic. So the Autotrader with the stop order has been working pretty good. I rarely use them, but on this chart with the line break logic, it's going pretty well, and you can see that we hit our goal of 1,000 on 2 trades here. The goal is 1,030 actually. So we had $50 positive slippage, or 5 ticks. Okay, next up is the mid cap on the Super Renko 10 tick, and this did 1,000 even today and was stopped trading because of time. So on this one I have it stopped trading at 2:30 p.m. Okay, our Super Renko, our regular Renko 5 tick chart on the Emini S&P had 3 trades, here, here, and then a small trade here, and this probably hit our goal of $1,000. Actually 1,025, so it's pretty solid performance on this. I mean, it doesn't look like much, and probably on this one I have fixed targets of 16 and 60 ticks, and then I'm trailing at just 4 points. So obviously today my trail stop was too tight because there were just very big moves here. But still, this has been pretty consistent for us, and we're using a higher time frame filter on this one of Super Renko 6-tick chart with a sensitivity of 1. So with the higher time frame filter, you set the sensitivity of the higher time frame, and the lower time frame can have a completely different sensitivity. Okay, the bonds on a Super Renko 2-tick had really well-placed trades here. This is also using the line break logic. So here's a line break signal. We got filled on the limit order of a pullback of only about, well, 0 ticks actually. So this has a goal at 1200, so just shy of our goal. Might have even hit our goal and had slippage, but $1,000 for the day is pretty good, and this chart has shown quite a bit. Okay, the Emini S&P on a Super Renko 4-tick. Here is the template. This has a goal of 750, and we hit our goal without any slippage. And this is using a higher time frame of a Super Renko 6-tick. And it looks like we had a couple of trades here. Here's our total equity curve. So we came up, drew back down to break even, and then with this nice winner at the end, we came up and hit our goal. Okay, next up is a Emini S&P on a Super Renko 4-tick chart. This is a limit order with a 2-tick pullback, and our goal on this one is 1,000. And here is the template here. And this did 975, so we probably hit our goal and then had a tick of slippage. Here's the complete equity curve. Drew down about $600 and then came back, and as I said in yesterday's video, very often we can have a drawdown but recover and actually hit our goal, and that's the kind of discipline that the Autotrader brings. It's very difficult. You can easily get demoralized in trading when you have some losers and you're down on the day. Okay, next up is the Emini S&P on a Super Renko 2-tick, and this has a higher time frame filter of a Super Renko 4-tick with a sensitivity of 1, and this hit its goal of 750 on a single trade here. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching today.